But without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Hebrews 11 verse 6. In a sense, prayer is a way of coming to God, of opening oneself up to him. We don't pray so that God will know the things that we need. After all, Jesus himself said, in the context of prayer, that your Father knows the things you have need of before you ask him. We pray because prayer is a way of exercising our faith in God. It's a means of making our faith stronger, more real, and practical. Who hasn't experienced how fervent, unwavering prayer, offered with a sense of dependence and need, has increased one's faith and deepened one's relationship with God? God longs to do great things for us. Our part is to pray and believe. Watch unto prayer. Watch and cooperate with the prayer-hearing God. Bear in mind that we are laborers together with God. Speak and act in harmony with your prayers. It will make an infinite difference with you whether trial shall prove your faith to be genuine, or show that your prayers are only a form. When perplexities arise, and difficulties confront you, look not for help to humanity. Trust all with God. The practice of telling our difficulties to others only makes us weak, and brings no strength to them. You need not go to the ends of the earth for help, for wisdom, for God is near. It is not the capabilities you now possess or ever will have that will give you success. It is that which the Lord can do for you. We need to have far less confidence in what man can do and far more confidence in what God can do for every believing soul. He longs to have you reach after him by faith. He longs to have you expect great things from him. He longs to give you understanding in temporal as well as in spiritual matters. He can sharpen the intellect. He can give tact and skill. Put your talents into the work, ask God for wisdom, and it will be given you. The Word must be our weapon of warfare. Miracles can be wrought through the Word, for it is profitable for all things. Let not your daily labor keep you from this. Take time to pray, and as you pray, believe that God hears you. Have faith mixed with your prayers. Believe, believe. Let your faith take hold of the blessing, and it is yours. Your feelings have nothing to do with this faith. Prayer and faith lay hold of God's power. Faith is trusting in God, believing that He loves us, and knows what is for our best good. Thus, instead of our own way, it leads us to choose His way. In place of our ignorance, it accepts His wisdom; in place of our weakness, His strength; in place of our sinfulness, His righteousness. Our lives, ourselves, are already His. Faith acknowledges His ownership, and accepts its blessings. Truth, uprightness, purity, are pointed out as secrets of life's success. It is faith that puts us in possession of these. Every good impulse or aspiration is the gift of God. Faith receives from God the life that alone can produce true growth and efficiency. Pray, believe, rejoice. Sing praises to God because He has answered your prayers. Take Him at His word. He is faithful that promised. Press your petitions in faith. God will be to us everything we will let Him be. Our languid, half-hearted prayers will not bring us returns from heaven. Oh, we need to press our petitions. Ask in faith, wait in faith, receive in faith, rejoice in hope, for everyone that seeketh findeth. Be in earnest in the matter. Seek God with all the heart. In sincerity, in soul hunger, cry after God. Wrestle with the heavenly agencies until you have the victory. Put your whole being into the Lord's hands, soul, body, and spirit, and resolve to be His loving, consecrated agency, moved by His will, controlled by His mind, infused by His Spirit. Tell Jesus your wants in the sincerity of your soul. When men are as devoted as Elijah was and possess the faith that he had, God will reveal Himself as He did then. When men plead with the Lord as did Jacob, the results that were seen then will again be seen. Power will come from God in answer to the prayer of faith. And throughout the day let them lift up their hearts to God. At every step of our way He says, I the Lord thy God will hold thy right hand. Fear not, I will help thee. Your faith must not let go of the promises of God, if you do not see or feel the immediate answer to your prayers. Be not afraid to trust God. Rely upon His sure promise, ask, and ye shall receive. God is too wise to err, and too good to withhold any good thing from His saints that walk uprightly. He knows what we desire before we ask Him. He sees the soul's conflict with doubt and temptation. It is our privilege to pray with confidence, the Spirit inditing our petitions. With simplicity we should state our needs to the Lord, and claim His promise. At all times and in all places, in all sorrows and in all afflictions, when the outlook seems dark and the future perplexing, and we feel helpless and alone, the Comforter will be sent in answer to the prayer of faith. Circumstances may separate us from every earthly friend, but no circumstance, no distance, can separate us from the heavenly Comforter. Wherever we are, wherever we may go, He is always at our right hand to support, sustain, uphold, and cheer.